Okay. Interesting. There's a bow tie on the... I hate to interrupt, but Mum wasn't wearing a bow tie. Perhaps not, but my scans indicate this was moved very recently. In fact, based on the crumpled angle of the fabric, your mother could be... coming this way. Someone's coming this way. What? Who? Ah, good. You're here about the flowers? Yes, I have strict care instructions. First, remember to water them 6 times a day. 7 on weekends. What on earth are you babbling about, girl? Dick, glad to have finally caught up with you. I just wanted to say what a big fan I am and... Sorry, I don't do autographs. Now, about those flowers. I specifically asked for Asiatic lilies. But you gave me Alstroemeria. An easy mistake. Yes. Is this the new coffee machine? I'll take a triple grande non-fat latte with no foam. So, what do you have to say for yourself? Come on, I haven't got all day. What's that you've got in your hand? It's a bow tie, but... That thing again? I told you people before. Dick Stanford does not wear a clip-on. They're cheap and tacky. The damn things don't even get tight enough. Now I'll have to go on stage in my turtleneck. I'm going to look like some kind of amateur. No excuses. It was all in my contract. You'll be hearing from my lawyers about this. The poor lady who actually works there. Wait, Dick, I wanted to. So that's Dick Stanford, huh? What a guy. He's obviously just stressed. When's the show supposed to be starting anyway? Apparently soon. Mum, are you okay? What? Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I know you're a big fan of Dick's, but you've got to admit he was pretty rude. It was just stress. I'm sure he's not normally like that. He loves his fans. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm not surprised he's a little on edge after he was all but forced into retirement. Imagine if your show was taken away from you. Yeah, imagine that. If you ask me, Mr. Stanford has every reason to be upset. They made him retire just to replace him with that idiot Bobby Price. All because he isn't young or, what's that word? Rad? Back in my day, radical meant some kind of hippie. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you wanted to come tonight. I thought you didn't like awards shows. I don't. Why would I want to see a bunch of overpaid nobodies getting awards just for standing around on camera? Thanks, Mum. Don't give me that look. You know how I feel about modern television. All style, no substance. What about Dick Stanford? He works in TV and you're his biggest fan. That's completely different. He's got style, he's got flair, he's got a huge class. That's what sets Dick Stanford apart from the rest. He's a dying breed, Honor. When you said he was going to be here, I knew I had to come and support him. Him? What about me? My show's up for an award too, you know. Why do you always have to make everything about you? Did you know Ryan's here? He's the last person I want to talk to right now. You're bound to bump into him occasionally. He's got good connections. I always said he had a head for business. You don't find a man like him every day. Thank God for that. Just try and be civil. It's not his fault you decided to leave him. Let's present you with evidence. What about that bow tie? You're not going to keep that thing, are you? No. A flyer. Why are you showing me that? And a locket. Thanks again for the locket, Mum. Your father was a good man. You need things to remember him by. Alright. We're going somewhere else then, I take it. Back to the main hall. Where have you been? They're about to start. I wouldn't want you to miss anything when I get called up to collect Best Actress. When? Did you even watch this season? I killed it. There's no way I'm not taking home that trophy. Will you keep quiet? Dick is about to come on. Yeah, Becky, keep... Shh! Yes, madam. Welcome, everybody, to the 21st Annual Starshine Awards. I'm Dick Stanford. And I'm Kathleen Cartwright. I've got to tell you, Dick, it's so good to be back on stage with you tonight. Thank you, Kathleen. Well, isn't this a wonderful reunion? I always said we make a great team. Now, before we begin with the awards, I want to say how grateful I am to all of you out there who have supported me since my retirement. My fans mean everything to me. I may not have my show anymore, but I have your support. Let me tell the world tonight, Dick Stanford is not dead yet. Well, the way I see this going is, well, he'll be dead pretty soon. Thank you. Now on to the awards, and we begin with Best Actress. These lovely young ladies have graced our screens this year with their beauty and poise. And some of them managed to remember their lines too. Yes. The Starshine Committee has nominated some very talented actresses this year. Very true, the competition was fierce, but there can only be one winner, and there was one name in particular we just couldn't ignore. Now, my lovely assistant Kathleen here will do the honors and open up the golden envelope. The winner is Sarah O'Hara for Oklahoma Dreaming. What? Big round of applause for Sarah, everyone. What a champ. I'm so happy for her. Well deserved, really. She earned it. Becky, people are staring. Let them stare. This is a travesty. What's gotten into you, girl? Keep your voice down. I'm sick of keeping my voice down. And she's gone. Oh, she's gone upstage. These awards are a joke. I've worked my ass off for 4 years, and what do I have to show for it? I thought this would finally be my year, but no. Sarah O'Frickin' Hara, are you kidding me? Well, guess what? You're all dead to me. He looks very unimpressed. I guess it's someone's time of the month, am I right? Bloody hell. Becky just made Sally Field look reserved. You hate me. You really hate me. Tough crowd. I'd better go after her. So, Miss Mizrahi, you enjoying your evening so far? It's no good. She's locked herself in the restroom. I think she dropped something on her way out. Let me take a look. Alright, let's do that. That's one thing to start a puzzle with. Can that be a 2? Blank, 1, blank, 1. No, that has to be a 1. 1 blank, 1 blank. That doesn't have to be a 1. These, however, do have to be 1s. So the only way for 3 to go is in here. That means the 2 here is complete. What else? I mean, there's a 5 here, so that at the very least means this doesn't have to be full. There's a 1 here, so there's a 2 up there. There's a 1 blank 2 down here. That means the 5 can't go here. Has to go in here. Okay. That means... Okay, that doesn't mean much for that. This is a 2, so this is blank. This is blank. This is a 4, so these are blank. That's a 1 anyway. That's a 4, so this needs to be filled out. This is blank. That's a 1. That's a 3, so this needs to be blank. This needs to be blank. This needs to be blank. These need to be blank. Okay. These need to be filled out. This needs to be blank. This needs to be filled out. This is a 2. So these need to be blank. These need to be blank. That's the 1 down here. This is blank. That's a 5 here. This is blank. That means this has to be the 2. This is blank. This has to be the 4. These are blank. That has to be a 1. This is blank. That's a 2. This is blank. This is blank. This is a 2. This is blank. This is a 2. This is blank. This is blank. There's a 2 here. This is blank. This is a 1. This is blank. This is blank. There's a 3 here. This is blank. There is this one right here. That doesn't work. I've made a mistake. Can I save that? I don't think I can at this point. Alright. God damn it. Okay. Let's go again. That's blank. Okay. Those are 1s. Those don't have to be... Well, 2. Blank. I think this has to be a 1 as well. Yeah, it does. It actually has to be that one, apparently. Interesting. This has to be the 3. That is still logical so far. These have to be blank. Where did I go from here? This could still be the 1. There's a 2 that goes up there, so this needs to be filled out. Okay. Where do we go from here? This needs to be the 2. Yeah, that's fine. 1 blank 2. Yeah, that needs to be like that as well. Should automatically put that over here. Just... No, we're not checking for errors. We're not checking for errors in the main storyline. We're only checking for errors in the additional puzzles afterwards. In Scout's memories. Yeah, so these have to be blank as well. Okay. This has to be blank because the 4 can start here at the highest. So this has to be blank because you can't fit a 5 in there. That's fine. This has to be blank anyway because this row starts with a 2. This has to be the 3. It doesn't work any other way, so this has to be blank. This has to be blank because the 2 can't get far, so this has to be filled out. So this is like this. That's still guaranteed. These need to be blank because of the 2 here. Similar for this, because of the 1 anyway. This has to be blank because of the 1. So this has to be filled out. This has to be filled out. This is blank. These are blank. These are blank. The 5 here means this is filled out. These are all 1s. This is blank. These are blank. These are filled out. That's a 2 then. So that means this has to be a 1. There has to be a 2 in here. This starts with a 2, so this is blank. Same for this. That means this has to be filled out. That means this row is blank. This column is blank otherwise. This is the 1. This is the 4. This is filled out. This is blank. And this doesn't work. What did I do wrong? There's quite a bunch over there that I did wrong. Alright, we're doing it once more. Even though I don't... Oh god, yeah. Forgot that it shows me that now. Okay. Let's do this again. And let's really pay attention to what we're doing. This is the only way to do that row. Because this is a 5. If it starts here, it can only go down to here. This can't be filled out. With the way this row works, 2 blank, 1 blank, whatever. This needs to be crossed off. This doesn't. This is all 1s. Okay. So this needs to be the 3. It doesn't work any other way. It's not possible. From then on, what did we do? This is a 2. I forget every time what I've done the previous time. Which probably isn't a bad thing, inherently. Because it means I might not make the same mistake twice. Just because I think, well, that's obvious. On the other hand, I might just do exactly that. Well, we know that, so we know that that's a 2. Okay. This needs to be the 4, sure, but that doesn't tell me anything. Where do we go from here? What am I missing? Oh yeah, I forgot. No. I think I did that. I think I went, oh yeah, I forgot. Clicked 2 here, but it doesn't have to be a 2 here. That's what I think I did wrong last time around. That still doesn't really help me this time. It just means that's something I shouldn't do. Does this help me? I know. Wait. If there's a 1 here, then that would be blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the 4 starts at the very highest point it can be. Or if that was the 1, that'd be blank, that'd be the 4. So no, that doesn't work. I don't even know if that's the 4. The 4 down here could go anywhere at once, really. There can be 2 here, then 1 here, or the other way around. It doesn't matter. I really don't know. The 2 here, that's blank, 2 here, blank, 1 wherever. I don't know. 3 here. What can I do? Yeah, I must have gone those the 2 last time. Because otherwise I would have found an alternative by now. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, that's something, I guess. Helps us continue on. That means these are blank. It doesn't mean the 5 has to go there. In particular, it has to go there. That's for sure. Okay, so this has to be blank. This has to be a 4. This has to be blank. This has to be blank. What do we do with that information? This has to be filled out. So these are blank. This is a 1, so this is blank, so the 5 goes here. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. This is blank. This is filled out. So that is a 1. This is blank. This has to be the 1 down here. So these have to be blank. This has to be like this here. This is 2 at most. This is a 5 here. This is blank. This has to be filled out. This is blank. This is blank. This is done. This is blank. This is done. This is blank. This is blank. This is the 2. This is blank. This is filled. This is blank. This is blank. This is filled out. This is filled out. This is blank. This is filled out. This is blank. This is filled out. There we go. Finally. A torn up speech. Thank you, everyone. I can't tell you how good it feels to finally receive the award for Best Actress. Mom, Dad, if you're watching, I told you I could do it. This must have been Becky's acceptance speech, but her parents didn't even turn up. She must be she must be heartbroken. Crazy night, huh? I'm Bobby Price. Sounds familiar. Have we met? Not until now. Hey, aren't you that girl from the news? The one that solved the murder? And this must be your little robot dude. That's dope. No, I'm Scout. Bobby Price, what are you doing here? Oh, that's how I know your name. You ought to be ashamed to be in the same building as Dick Stanford. You stole his show. What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. Can't you people leave me alone? You think you're so cool with your clothes and your hair. Dick's show went to hell when you took over. You threw out everything the fans loved. Only thing you idiots kept was the title. And if you ask me, you should have changed that too. Back talk? More like crap talk. I think one of those was said by Our A4 guy's name Bobby. Mom. I should get out of here. I think the show's about to start. Again. But we should talk sometime. I'd love to have you on for an interview. Thanks. I'll think about it. You'll do no such thing. He only wants to boost his ratings before he gets cancelled. Dick's got you all brainwashed. I swear, next time I see him, he's gonna murder him. See, what did I tell you? Network TV is full of idiots. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. There aren't many as well loved in television as tonight's winner, and while he may have retired, I'm sure we'll be talking about him for years to come. I'm pleased to be able to give this award and these lovely flowers to my old co-star, Dick Stanford. These flowers smell incredible. You know how much I love clematis. Thank you, everyone. I've spent over 20 years on television, so I learned a little something about what makes a successful show, and sorry, it's warm up here. I never thought my show would, Sorry about this, folks. Dick, are you okay? Have you been drinking? What? No, I don't, It's so hot in here and all these people staring. They're waiting to hear from you, Dick. Why don't you tell them about our show? Our show? You mean my show? No, not mine anymore. No, it's his. What are you talking about? Perhaps you'd better go and lie down. But Bobby Price, that snivelling little, they gave him my show. 20 years and I'm tossed out like... What are you staring at? You all think I'm crazy, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I don't feel so good. I don't know what to say. I'm very sorry that you all had to see that. I'm sure he'll be better once he slept it off. Poor Dick. He looked terrible. What do you think was wrong with him? What do you think was wrong with him? You mean, besides being a terrible human being? Yeah, besides that. The poor man's obviously having some kind of nervous breakdown. I'm going to go and check on him if no one else will. You've got to admire her dedication. I don't get it. We met Dick backstage and he was a complete jackass. At least he was living up to his name. But Mum refuses to accept it. She's acting like nothing even happened. If you believe something for long enough, sometimes you don't want to see the truth, especially if it hurts. Maybe you're right. Looks like the show's finishing up. I guess we can forget about taking home any awards tonight. Why bother inviting all of us here if we weren't going to win anything? As if you had anything better to do on a Tuesday night. Touché. Although there's drag bingo at a club not far from here. We could go tonight. With your mother? Good point. Let's just head home. That about wraps everything up on yet another wonderful evening. Many thanks to all our award winners. On behalf of the Starshine Committee, stop everything! Dick Stanford is dead! Episode 2, Fallen Star.